Oh my gosh. Happy Wednesday in my world. Happy whenever you'll see this in your world, okay? Bienvenidos a mi canal. Welcome back to my channel. If you know me, thank you so much for coming back to see it, girl. Listen, I love you and I appreciate you. If you do not recognize this face right here, my bad. My name is Latrice. Nice to meet you. And this right here is Faith by Latrice. Yes, where faith is the muscle we exercise around here. Now let's get on into it. Y'all know this. Mira, if you can already sense the hypnessosity that it is exuding from me, es que Papá Dios me habló esta mañana y tengo que decirles algo muy importante de la fe. Okay. This morning, and never mind my face because I was up early this morning handling my business, okay? I was on my schedule, whatever. I got up this morning. I read my word. I prayed all the things. I read a book for 20 minutes. It was awesome. Then I tuned in because Pastor Darius Daniels of Change Church, Petey, what up? It's Miracle Week this week right now, currently. And every single morning since Monday, he's been getting on at early in the morning, crack dawn, not even crack dawn, whatever. And he's been speaking to people about miracles, about this Miracle Week, and about faith, about what the church, Change Church, is believing for. They're believing for 3 things specifically: to pay off a building in New Jersey, to get, I believe, acquire another building in DeKalb, and for enough space for a nursery. That's theirs. That's what they're believing for. We have our own things that we believe in for, right? That we believe in God for, if you follow God, if that's what you believe. If you don't, that's your business. That's okay. But as for me and my house, we have our own things that we're believing for, believing God for, believing that our life is going to turn out, for all things. I tuned in. I'm going to put the link below for the one I watched this morning. It was Pastor Darius Daniels and Pastors Kenneth. I'm sorry, I don't know him like that. Let me respect his name. Kenneth and Tasha Cobbs Leonard. When I tell you faith was stirred in the conversation, I don't care what you believe. If you listen to that and your faith is not stirred, it's okay. We're going to pray for you. They talked about faith talk. Let me not skip. They was talking about faith talk and the importance of what you say. The importance of what you say and what you speak over what you're believing. My God. There's a story. This ain't even what I was going to talk about. There's a story in the Bible in Luke, right? And before, we know the birth of Jesus, all that. It's so important. We love that. We love him. But also, there was one person that was out there doing work before Jesus got there. His name is John the Baptist. That's Jesus' cousin. John the Baptist's parents are Zechariah and Elizabeth. The angel of the Lord came to their house and told Zechariah, Elizabeth's going to have a baby. Zechariah said, what you mean she's going to have a baby? Oh my God. The angel said, oops, I'm not going to allow you to speak any doubt or negativity on this. So guess what? You're going to be mute for these 9 months until this baby gets here. We don't need your negative talk speaking over what I just said was going to happen. Huh? Okay. Something they said, Pastor Tasha was explaining this. If you ain't saying what God's saying, if you don't have some faith talk, some positive talk over what's going on, be quiet. You have to be quiet. Shut up. She said, I'm saying it not. She said, you got to shut up. God's like, I'm not going to let you ruin this. I'm not going to let your doubt discourage Elizabeth from this miracle that's about to happen. Anyway, that's not even what I'm here to talk about. Really quickly. What do I say is the muscle we exercise around here? It's faith, right? Okay. I have a business card that I produced when I was at Pensole when it was still in Portland, right? They're in Detroit right now. Shout out to them. Shout out to Dwayne Edwards, Miss Suzette Henry, and Angela Medlin. I love you guys forever. This is my business card. This is my logo. This is all the things. On the back of the business card, it has Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. For a long time, it's like, okay, what does that mean? There was a wonderful description that Pastor Kenneth, excuse me. I can't think of the man's name right now. Tony Evans, I think. He says, faith is acting like God is telling the truth about all the time about everything. Faith is acting like God is telling the truth all the time about everything. In James, I believe, he's like, okay, you have faith, but let me show you my faith by my works. Practical example, because you probably like the trees. Okay, would you make it make sense? If you have a friend, we all may have this friend, right? A friend that they are very punctual. They're very punctual. And if they tell you they're picking you up at 8:30, they're going to be outside at 8:29, right? You know when that person tells you something, that's what they're going to do. So if the person says, I'm going to be there at 8:30, what do? You start preparing. You start acting like they're going to show up when they said they was going to show up. My God. Because of what they've previously done, you believe them for what they say they're going to do. Because of what they have previously done, you believe their word for what they say they're going to do in the future. Remember the video yesterday? I think it was yesterday. We was talking about remembering. Stirring your faith. When you're in the middle of something, stir your faith by remembering previously what God has already done. Because of what he's already done, you can believe him for what he said he's going to do. Okay, I'm sorry. What? Faith, the simplest terms. Faith is to have faith, to live and walk by faith in your life, to live out faith. It is to believe that God is telling the truth all the time about everything. That's it, going about your business. Si nadie te ha dicho, oh, esta día que estoy hablando a ti mismo, mira, escúchame ahora, please. I love you. And I love myself. And I'm expecting all of the things, as you should be too. Because listen, life be lifing out here. But get what? We are going to prosper regardless. Catch you on the flip side. Bye.